Good afternoon, children. Today you will revise some important questions for half yearly exam. As you know, children, your half yearly exam will commence from 16th of this month and science exam will fall on 21st September. So today will be the last day of the class. All of you will look at your book. Some important questions will be discussed for half yearly exam. Like first chapter you will revise microorganism. As you know, children, microorganisms are very small organisms which cannot be seen by our naked eyes. We need to see them through microscope. And there is a branch in biology in which we study about microorganisms. That branch is called microbiology. Microorganisms have been divided into some important groups like bacteria, fungi, algae and protozoans. Viruses are unique because sometimes they show characteristics of living and sometimes they show characteristics of non-living. When they float in the air or when they settle on the knob of the door, they behave like non-living. They can be crystallized and can be stored in a jar. And when they enter any host cell, then they start to reproduce or multiply. So sometimes they show the characteristics of living and sometimes they show the characteristics of non-living. So scientists consider them on the borderline of living and non-living. Microorganisms are friends as well as foes. They are friends because they help in preparation of some food items like curd, cheese. They are also used in the bakery for making the bread fluffy and spongy. Idli and dosa is also made fluffy and spongy with the help of yeast. Okay, children? There is a process called fermentation which is helpful in making bread, idli and dosa. Alcoholic beverage is also made by fermentation process. Microorganisms are also useful in sewage treatment. They are useful in maintaining health because microorganisms are useful in making antibiotics. What are antibiotics? Antibiotics are the chemicals which are used to kill the germs by killing or by affecting the growth of microorganisms. Antibiotics are the chemicals which inhibits the growth of microorganisms by affecting their life process. Okay, children? So antibiotics are useful in maintaining our health. Some important antibiotics are tetracycline, penicillin, etc. Now you will see vaccines are also made with the help of microorganisms. Okay, children? You have also read about the diseases caused by microorganisms. Microorganisms are our foes also because they cause many diseases. Disease causing microorganisms are called pathogens. Microorganisms also called spoilage of food. They can also damage leather items. Okay, children? Now you will see some diseases are caused by bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoans, etc. Now there is a table in the book. You will memorize diseases caused by pathogens like virus may cause influenza, measles, chicken pox, etc. Bacteria may cause typhoid, tetanus, etc. Fungus may cause ringworm, athlete's foot, etc. And protozoans may cause malaria, sleeping sickness, etc. Now, what is the mode of transmission of disease? air, water, soil and insects. These are the mode of transmission of diseases. Like air, mode of transmission of which disease? You can say common cough and cold. Okay. Similarly, TB also. Now some diseases are transmitted through water also, like jaundice. Similarly, some diseases are transmitted through soil, that is tetanus, and some diseases are transmitted through animals or insects, like malaria is transmitted through female Anopheles mosquito. Now, what are the methods of prevention of diseases? Like vaccination. Some diseases can be prevented through vaccination. Some diseases can be prevented through the use of mosquito net or mosquito repellent like dengue and malaria. Some diseases can be prevented by proper disposal of waste and disinfected water like cholera. Some diseases can be prevented by maintaining personal hygiene like ringworm and athlete's foot. Now you will read, children, diseases caused by microorganisms in animals. Table is given, you will memorize. Like canine distemper is caused by virus in dog. Similarly, rabies is caused by virus in dog and monkey. And you have read cattle may suffer from two diseases that you have read, important diseases, foot and mouth disease, and next one is foot and mouth disease is caused by which microorganism, and one more disease is anthrax. Anthrax is caused by bacteria in cattle. Anthrax disease is caused in cattle by bacteria, and foot and mouth disease is caused by virus in cattle. Okay, children. So name of diseases are given in the table, you have to memorize. Now you will read diseases caused by microorganisms in plants like TMV. Tobacco mosaic disease is caused by virus in plant. Similarly, bacteria may cause one disease. Name of the disease is citrus canker. These diseases are caused in plants. Fungus may cause some diseases in plants, like you have read, children, red rot of sugar cane is caused by fungus. Similarly, rust of wheat is caused by fungus, and smut of rice is caused by fungus. So you have read three diseases caused by fungus in plants. Now you have read, children, food poisoning. Food poisoning is a disease caused by intake of contaminated food, and some symptoms of this disease is abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, dehydration, etc. How this disease can be prevented? By proper storage of food, by proper handling of food, okay, by maintaining proper cleanliness while cooking, while storage, while serving the food, etc. Now the next topic is food preservation. You have read, children, what is food preservation? Preventing the growth of microorganisms to stop the spoilage of food is called food preservation. There are some methods of food preservation, like you have read, drying. Grains are stored after drying because they contain moisture, and in the moisture microbes grow and they can cause spoilage of food item. So first method is drying. Grains and some fruits like apple, banana, mango, etc. are stored by after drying. Next is by the use of salt and sugar. Pickles are made by using salt. Salt and sugar both remove the moisture from the food item and do not allow the bacteria and fungi to grow. Next is by using preservative, chemical preservative like sodium benzoate and potassium metabisulfite. Next method is heating and cold treatment. Like milk, sometimes it is boiled and then it is stored in the refrigerator, that is heat and cold treatment. Pasteurization method is also useful for preservation of milk. Milk is boiled and then it is cooled at 10 degrees Celsius and then it is packed in the polythene or bottle. So you have read, children, various methods of food preservation. Some other methods are also there, like for preservation of nuts, there is vacuum packing, canning is also there, cold treatment is also there. These are the methods of preservation of food. So you have to revise the chapter, you will memorize keywords and revise question answer. Okay, next chapter you will